What's going on, guys? So today I just wanted to make a little update video. Got a couple guests here. I got my buddy Sarge, and then Bella's laying next to me. So this video is just going to be, like the title says, 3-year update video. So basically I've been in 3 years now, and it kind of flew by. At this point, I've gotten married, got a couple dogs, live in an apartment off base, have been deployed. So I feel like I got a better grasp on what the military is and what it can be. So I guess we'll just kind of start with a couple quick questions, and then I'll just kind of give my take on the military. So basically, first question I'll say is, like, do I regret joining? And I've got to say no. It led me to a lot of cool experiences that I wouldn't have experienced otherwise. Met a lot of really cool people, and I've seen a lot of stuff that I probably wouldn't have seen if I didn't join. Also, I know how to work on aircraft, which is really cool, and I really love my job, and the guys that I work with are really cool. Also, I've been working on school too. Have tons of opportunities to get my schoolwork done, so by the time I get out of my 6-year enlistment, I should be able to have my bachelor's degree too, completely free. So that's really awesome. Most of my buddies, they're just getting out of school now, getting their bachelor's now, and I've got another 3 years, but they have huge debt, just like everybody does, because school costs money. So it'll be really cool to be completely paid off, and then possibly be able to go for masters. That's my plan if everything falls in place. But go for masters once I get out, and then go from there. But yeah, do I regret it? Absolutely not. It set me up in a really good position, and I'm more than comfortable, and it's nice. I got really lucky with where I was stationed, though. I got stationed right next to my family. My family is literally right down the road, and as far as family, I mean parents, uncles and stuff like that. But I do see other people in the military that I work with that there's 1,500 miles from home, and they kind of suffer from it. Some guys don't see their family for a year before they fly back, and when they do fly back, they got to buy plane tickets, and they've got to or figure out a way to get back, drive the car or whatever, and they don't have much leave, stuff like that. So as far as that goes, I've got really lucky on that. But from what I hear, it's not the worst thing ever either. Some guys, they're kind of upset they can't go back, but also kind of happy because they get to start their own lives. So if you do plan on joining, or you're considering joining, just realize that it is a high possibility that you won't get stationed exactly where you want. So if you want to just go travel and live in a different state, or possibly even an overseas location, then yeah, it's a good opportunity to do that and to get paid decent money and learn a cool job to do that and work for the military. Anyways, I guess we can talk a little bit about deployments. So how a deployment works is you'll get told a few months before. By few, I mean it could be 5 months before, or it could be 2 months. It could be 2 weeks before that you're going on a deployment, and the deployment will be to any location. It could be anything. It could be any job. It might not even be your job. I deployed for a job that wasn't mine. It was like a general type job, security type job. So you can deploy for any number of reasons. You can also volunteer for deployments. Like if your particular job doesn't deploy that often, you can always volunteer for a different job. But yeah, there's tons of opportunities to deploy, and there's also some opportunities to give up deployments too. So if you don't want to go on a particular deployment, you can try to pass off the baton to somebody who does want to go, because usually people do like going, go experience a new country and go see the world, So I mean, it goes both ways. Whether you want to or not want to, you could probably get exactly what you want. I wouldn't say that. You can get pretty close because, you know, I don't want to sell you the false thing. Sometimes they make you. So it's the military, you know. But anyways, so deployments. My deployment was really cool. Went Middle East, and it was really hot, but it was really cool. You know, met a lot of cool people there, and basically just worked out when I wasn't at work and slept and did some school. And that was it. And it was pretty cool. Got to see a new country. Got to stop in a couple countries on the way there, and I definitely wouldn't take that back for anything. You know, it was a really, really good experience, and I'll always live with that. So that's really cool, and that's right there is a huge reason just to join. Is like some people just see deployments as downsides, but in the Air Force, really, you're just doing your job in a different location. You know, you're not really, unless you're security forces or something. Well, they do too, but sometimes they do like base defense, and they have to more like Army type deal stuff. I'm kind of speaking out of my you know line of knowledge here, but from what I know, you usually just do your job when you go over there, and it's the same thing as doing it home side, except it's a little more relaxed and also a little more fast paced in different ways. Sometimes you'll be just hanging out for a couple days because there's nothing going on, and then some days you'll be working nonstop, you know, sweating your butt off, you know. So it could be either good or bad depending on your location, but it's just like anything. Yeah, deployments in general, I say they're a really good thing. Back in the day, I wouldn't have said that, but you know, they're cool because you only live once, and you only are in the military once, and when you're 50 years old, you're going to be able to look back on those experiences and just, you know. Anyways, guess we could talk about schooling real quick. Schooling is easy. It's really to work in the military and schooling. The military allows a lot of time for you to be able to you know, bail out of your job, you know, for a couple hours, go to class. You could study at work when there's downtime, stuff like that. So if you're concerned about being able to get your degree while you're in the military, don't be. That's pretty much all I have to say about that. Overall, the military is definitely a little different than what I expected. I expected to come into something that was like really hard ass, like you're just a number, you know. The military doesn't care about you, they care about the mission, stuff like that. Just get the plane to fly, you know, yada yada. What it is true. However, they treat you a lot better than you would think. They treat you like a person. If you have an issue going on, they help you out, and they really do care, you know. At least my job does, and it's maintenance. And so far, I've heard maintenance and security forces are some of the worst jobs to join. So as far as that goes, it's pretty cool, you know. Long story short, just if you're thinking about joining, go watch the rest of my videos. I have a ton of videos I've posted on different topics, and if you want to, you can suggest videos for me to make, because I'm going to start making them again. So if you feel so compelled that you want to know in depth what's going on with this certain topic, then just comment it, or you can hit me up on Twitter. I'm going to put my Twitter in the description, and you could just like let me know what you want to see, and I'll try to help you out there. Or you can just ask questions in general. I'm here to help. Thank you guys for all the support throughout the couple years. You know, I did not expect to have over 150,000 views on my videos like I do now. When I first made them, I really just made them just to help whoever's looking to join and whoever just wants their questions answered. Because I know I was in that position. You know, I was searching through YouTube like, oh man, I'm trying to join the Air Force. What's it going to be like? What's basic like? What's tech school like? You know, I had no clue, and I would have had a lot better. I would have had ease of mind going into it if I knew what was coming and what to expect. And it would have been easier to say, yeah, I want to join, than it would have been for me, because when I joined, I just kind of like jumped in, and You know, some people can't do that. It's a commitment thing. It really is a huge commitment. So, yeah, like I said, if you're thinking about joining, man, let me talk you into it, because it is a good gig. So, just give me the opportunity. Anyways, I appreciate you guys watching, and you know, hope you have a good day. So, take it easy.